Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm a saving scholar, and on my channel I talk about cash stuffing, budgeting and books. If you like my content, please do all the YouTubey things of subscribing, liking and commenting. Enjoy! Hi everyone! Okay, so it is my normal Saturday unstuff my weekly binder, stuff my weekly binder and see what I have left. Doing this just a little bit early because I'm going to be super busy tomorrow on Saturday, so I just decided that I was going to do it now. So with that in mind, let's go through what I spent this week, because quite frankly it is quite a bit and there are lots of whoopsie daisies. So let's get to it. Okay, you're probably seeing quite a few of the same colour this week. Okay, right. Okay, so I spoke to you all on the Saturday. I went food shopping and I spent £87.88. We've got a few things extra this week for lunch-wise for myself and my husband. We just wanted to change it up. I think we both had enough of ham sandwiches, if I'm honest. So we spent £87.88. We had a really nice joint for roast, etc, etc. I then bought some more food in B&M because they do my favourite caramel syrup for my coffee. And if I make up my own caramel syrup latte at home, I won't have anything in work. So that's what that's for. Vape, I spent £8 at B&M. And then it all changed. My dishwasher broke, which is fine. We had allocated money for that, but we couldn't get it on the same day, which meant that we had no real way of doing any dishes because it affected our sink. There was a leak in the kitchen. Everything was upside down in the kitchen. So we did oopsie and we got McDonald's. There is a theme, my friends. There is a theme. Okay, so that was that. I haven't put this in here because I didn't budget for it and I didn't spend any of my money or any of the money that I was aware of. But Mr. Saving Scholar bought me a Mac. So yes, a brand new Mac. He was very nice. He'd been saving since I started my PhD, which was quite a few years ago, about 3 years ago. And he's been saving up a lot and he bought me a Mac. Total surprise, really shocked. Wow, yeah. So I've been trying to sort that out this week as well. I'm getting used to it now and I love it. So thank you, Mr. Saving Scholar, because he knew that it would just help with linking my phone. I've got an iPad Pro and he just thought, actually, you just needed a Mac and he would like a new computer. So it killed two birds with one stone, really. So yeah, so I did a whoopsie and obviously we spent a lot for that. Oh dear, and here we go, more whoopsies. Okay, so we had an oopsie at the breakfast. I was feeling a bit down. I was really mentally down. So I have depression. It's handled well. It's handled absolutely well. But I just had a bit of a down day because of the day before with the dishwasher and we couldn't get it straight away. Even though I had my Mac, I just was really struggling with everything. And I took my husband and our son out for breakfast at a local Toby Carvery and we had a big fry up, which was lovely. Shouldn't have bought it, but I did, and whooped it on the credit card. And then because I was still feeling a little bit low, I bought my first lot of books this month and I spent £4.50 at the local Red Cross and it was a big whoopsie day. Whoopsie. On the Monday, I went to work. I didn't have any spend at work. And I was just trying to kind of get over my little mental, just down. I'm just tired, I'm down. And I just kind of needed to get over it. And I did at work. Like, work is kind of a little bit therapy for me. But again, we ended up having McDonald's because we just couldn't do anything at home. And then on the Tuesday, we were able to sort some things out and we didn't buy takeout because I'd had enough of takeout, and we were able to figure something out that we could do. But I had to go to Curry's and I'd spend £30 on the credit card because I needed to get a new mouse for my Mac. And that's really important because I do loads and loads of work on my computer. So I had to go and buy myself a Mac. So that was on the credit card. So big whoopsie there as well. As you can tell, lots of whoopsies. And then on the Wednesday, I had a really busy day at work. I wanted to go to the cash machine to take some money out, and I did a mini cash stuff, which you can find on my TikTok. And we got fish and chips for my son and for me. My husband wasn't very hungry. Oh, and so yeah, we had more takeout because we were just really struggling with the whole situation. And then Thursday, the dishwasher came, which meant we could plug everything back in, sort everything out, and yay, we didn't need any more takeout, and everything was back to normal in my house. So it was a no spend. So that's great. I was working all day and I took food. So I have taken food. I haven't bought anything at work. I haven't bought coffees or anything. But it was a no spend on Thursday, and on Friday I was working all day and it was a no spend, and we're back to cooking at home. What I have learned this week is that you can't knock yourself down. I was really quite down that I spent quite a lot on the Saturday, and I was just worrying a lot about that. And then I realised that these things happen, and I realised that I've not been as organised with everything as I normally am. I'm really quite meticulous with this, but just with my illnesses this month, with things just going wrong, so it's all been all over the place, and I've just decided that these things happen, and actually that's the way it is, and I've got buffers here and there, and I will just save a bit harder to pay off the credit cards for mice and stuff like that. These things happen, and I would have been in a much worse situation if I didn't have cough stuffing, in my opinion. It's not financial advice. So I'm not too worried now, but I was really just kind of struggling with everything at the moment on the Sunday. So I'm feeling much better about it all. I'm getting ready for the end of October, because October has been, I'm so done with it. It's just not worked out as well as what I thought it would be, and I had really high hopes. So that's fine. It's absolutely fine. So with that in mind, we are going to go through what I've got left in my day-to-day folder, and unsurprisingly, I don't have much left. So let's get to it. Okay, so fluff my oar a little bit. That was a little bit emotional, actually, talking about this week. It has been a really challenging month. I'm really blessed with everything in my life, and I love my life. But this month has really challenged me. It's been busy in all aspects, and just made me reflect a lot. So thank you, everyone, because actually these YouTube videos are one of the highlights of my week. I just love the comments that you give, and I feel part of the community. Yeah, thank you. So with that in mind, I'm going to go through my day-to-day folder. I don't tend to put small videos on YouTube because I just don't think they're right for YouTube. But I made a small video going through my coins because I get really eager. So on a Saturday night, I do all my coin challenges. Let me know in the comments if you think small videos would be quite good, because I just tend to put them on TikTok. So you tend to miss that bit. But I did have lots of coins this week. So that was fab. I will do a little bit of a recap in my challenges. So in my food, I spent everything but £5. So I think I know what I'm going to be doing with that later. Household is gone. Pet supplies is gone. We've stocked up for the month. Toiletries, we still have the £20 in toiletries. I haven't got anything yet. Petrol, we've just got petrol, actually. Just come back from the petrol station. So I've got some change in there. Takeaway, oh my goodness, yeah, well, we just know about that. Books, yeah, we just know about that too. Vape, I had £8. I spent £8 on it, but I took up the £2 and put it in terps, and I was able to transfer it over. So it's not as bad as it looks. I just took all the change out because I was having a bit of a low evening, and actually it really cheered me up just sorting out my change. So with that in mind, that's what I've got left. Just a £5. But we're going to move on, and we are going to stuff the final week of October, and I can't tell you how glad I am for that. So normal week this week, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so we've got £100. 90 is going for food. and 10 is going for vapes. So let's stuff it into the day-to-day. I'm not quite fingers and thumbs today. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, so food and vapes. I'm not sure if we're going to spend lots. I keep saying that, but we've been probably, using the vapes more than we would do normally. But I think we still have a few left. So I need to sit down before we go buy more vapes. Actually, I'm sure we've got loads. So that's my day-to-day stuffed. £90 in the food and £10 in the vape. What I'm going to do now is actually talk to you about how this week has changed. So let's get to it. Okay, so normally this would be a weekly, and I would just stuff and unstuff and spend my £5. It's changed. I'm going to talk about why this has changed. Before I go into my high priority and tell you why it's changed, I need to do things a little bit different this week. So I need to put this £5 in somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I'm going to let the dice decide. If you haven't entered my giveaway yet, please go back to two videos and see how you can have your own personalized just roll with it. But I need to know where this is going to go, because that could determine how much money I'm going to be playing with later. So I've got, if I roll a 1, I have credit card, 2 mortgage, 3 hair, 4 holiday, 5 Christmas, 6 annual events. And quite frankly, the way I'm feeling at the moment, I don't particularly mind which one it goes in. So I'm going to roll the dice, dice, and I've got number 3, which is hair. You're going to see why I'm laughing at the moment. Okay, so thanks, dice gods. You've kind of read my mind. Okay, so £5 is going to go into hair. So I'm going to move straight in to why that is hilarious. Okay, so this isn't the week I would normally go into the city centre and go into the bank and put my credit cards in and anything else that I've saved that I want to put into our savings account. However, I got a text message today, and the text message said, "We look forward to seeing you for your hair appointment on Saturday, Selena." Oh dear, I had put the wrong month in my calendar. So that's made my hair go all out the window, because if you watch my TikTok video, you know that I was going to put a set amount in next Wednesday when I got paid. Big whoopsie. So with that in mind, I need to exchange some of the money from my mortgage to my hair, and then the money that I was going to put in my hair on Wednesday, I'm going to put straight into the mortgage, if that makes sense. But then the dice gods decided that I was also going to put an extra £5 in there. So thanks, dice gods, because they know I'm obviously needing it right now. So with that in mind, now you know why I did my roll the dice first. With that in mind, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, £75, and that isn't enough. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to my mortgage, and I'm going to take out £40 that I saved for the mortgage, and I will put that straight back in on Wednesday. Because that then means that I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 115. So that's more than enough for me and my husband to get our haircuts, because Mr. Saving Scholar also needs to get his haircut. So that's more than enough. And then I've made a note. I've just put a note over here, so just over there, that I need to put 40 back in, which was what I was going to put in for my hair anyway when I get paid on Wednesday. So that's hair. So that will be taken out because I'm getting my hair cut. Credit cards. Because I'm going in the city centre to go get my hair cut, I'm going to do my bank run today, Saturday. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So I have £200 going into the bank for the credit cards. So that would go into mine and Mr. Saving Scholar's saving account. I'll put it in there and then I transfer it to where it needs to go. So that actually needs to go in my to the bank. And I have made a note as well. I haven't made my new trackery thing that tells me how much is in what. It's going to be on a post-it this month because I was expecting it to be next week. So credit cards has been emptied and will be transferred. So £200 this month has been saved. And then I've got Ben's accommodation. So that's for his uni accommodation. And I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20. So I'm going to leave 20 in there. And I'm going to put £200 for B's accommodation. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm then going to put in another thing I haven't done yet. I'm going to put my £200 placeholder in there. So I know that I've saved £200 for that. But again, because I'm not organised this month, I can't believe it, I haven't done that yet either. So that is a little bit annoying. Selena. So I'm going to leave 20 in there. So £200 going to the bank for Ben's accommodation. Not bad at all. Leaving the mortgage, not enough to go in there. Not enough for the new car. That's also not going in there. So in total, I've got £400 going to the bank. Wonderful. So I'm going to take that with me. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to my challenges. So let's go. Okay, so I'm going to go through my challenges. I normally do, like I said, on a Sunday night, I normally go through my change. I just love it. It cheers me up, ready for the week ahead. If you would like to see that on TikTok, let me know and I will put them up. It's really not a problem. But I just thought that maybe they were a bit too short for TikTok. For YouTube. But basically, I went to my brother and he gave me £4 worth, £4 coins for my £4 worth of 1p coins. So that's meant that a lot of my 1p coins have gone. So much so I've only got an itty bitty bit in there now, which is great because it was starting to get in the way a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty Terps. Terps doesn't actually have noise that much because I really got rid of quite a bit in my folders on Sunday, and I normally tend to get more when I do food shopping, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1p coins, but I need 10 of them, so I can't tick off a tracker, so they go straight back into Terps. Then move on to the 2p coins. I did a 2p coin tick off on Sunday, that one there, 2p coin, and I ticked another one off. So I would need 10p's worth of 2p coins. Well, I have none here. Then I move on to the 5p's, and I need 50p's worth. And if you do follow me on TikTok, you know that I've been on 15p for goodness knows how long. And I haven't got any more today. So I'm still on 15p worth. So I'm hoping I get some 5p soon. So can't do that. Then move on to the 10p. The 10p, I was able to get another 50p's worth on Sunday. And I've gained another 10p. So that's going into Terps. Then move on to 20. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80. So another 20p. I'll be able to tick off another tracker on this one and put it in my folder. 50p's, if you haven't seen my TikTok, you will know that I got overly excited because I had 2 50p's. That's the new King's Head. Look at that. So I've got 2 of them. I was debating whether or not I wanted to just keep them, but at the moment I'm just going to put them in my wallet. So I had 2 50p's, which made me realise that I was able to fill off a line. So I actually have £5 worth of 50p pieces. Yes. So I'm going to take that to my brother today, and he is going to change that for a £5 note. So I can also put that with my bank because I can change that. I'm determined to be more organised. £1 coins. I went to my brother at the weekend and he was able to give me another £10 note. So in my £1 coins, I have £20 worth. I'm really plodding through that one. And I have a £2 coin because I changed it for two £1 coins for the cheeky binders. And that's everything with my challenges at the moment. I am going to change them a little bit, but I haven't done any reading just with everything going on. So it's no point even looking at my to be read binder or even talking to you about books because I haven't read any, which is really sad, which is probably why I'm also a little bit all over the place, because normally I get into bed and I read and then I fall asleep. But actually I'm getting into bed and I think as soon as I hit my head on the pillow, I'm just going straight to sleep. I can't even really remember half the time going into bed. That's kind of how I'm done. So hopefully that's going to change because it's reading week for me next week, which means I'm still working, but I'm not teaching. So it means we have admin and marking and things like that. And it's graduation next week. So it gives us a little bit more time. I just wanted to also give you a little update on cheeky binders. Oh, if I can open it, my goodness me. Oh my goodness, why can't I? There we go, goodness. The cheeky binders, if you're new to my videos, cheeky binders is when I get a £2 coin, I exchange them for two £1 coins. I roll my pink dice and it tells me which one I'm going to allocate money into. So Mr. Saving Scholars decided that he doesn't want to do it on the credit card. He doesn't want random money. He wants it to go to the new car. So every time we get £10, I'm going to change it with my brother, and that £10 is going to go straight into high priority for the new car. When I get to £10 worth, I'm going to put it towards our cruise. So if you watch my last video on YouTube, then you realise that actually this is really important to me. So it's going to go onto the cruise. Jonathan, he said he doesn't need any random money. That's our eldest son. So we're going to keep that and use it for birthday or for Christmas. Same with our youngest. He's like, nope, just save it. Give it to me for Christmas, birthday. That's fine. And then for my niece, Poppet, hers is just going to be just kept rolling over until I see her. Then I'm going to give her the cash or take her to Smith's Toy Superstore. And then charity, we finally got a charity on Sunday. And any money, we always take 2 trolleys around. Someone asked me on TikTok how I do this. When we do our big Christmas shopping, I take a trolley and my husband takes a trolley. One of the trolleys is for our food for Christmas. The other trolley is the food to the food bank. And we just put loads of different things in. So we put animal products, we put feminine products, we put body wash, but we also do pasta, gravy, you name it, we just put it in. So we have 2 trolleys. So I have my budgets that I have. So we have we spend £50 on the other trolley, and that buys all the shopping. But then anything extra we'll buy other things. So maybe more pet food or whatever. We'll just buy extra things. So that's what that one's for, because someone wanted a bit more clarity on that one on TikTok. So that's only got £1 at the moment. So I'd like that to have a bit more. So that's my cheeky binders. I think that's everything I need to kind of go through with you guys, because it's all a bit weird because I forgot my hairdressers. I hope that was good. Sorry about the strangeness. I'm going to do a video on Wednesday, which is going to be my unstuffing of my monthlies, because I get paid on Wednesday. So it will be up Wednesday night, Thursday, because it's the graduation event on Wednesday. But it will be up. I hope you have a lovely time. Leave your comments. I really love reading them. They really do cheer me up. Have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, everyone.